I'm Jody. I'm originally from the Philippines, and this is my wife.
I'm Hannah. We have two kids, Isabel and Isaac. And I'm from Ballymena, and our sending church is Ballymena Baptist.
Well, we met in Singapore and from an international Baptist church. And after the pandemic, we decided that it would be best to move either Northern Ireland or Philippines. And we ended up in my wife's home country, which is Northern Ireland. And so
That was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So we moved there, not really knowing why, not knowing the reason why that God had moved us back to Ballymena. There's always been Filipinos in Ballymena in Northern Ireland, but over the last about 3 years, basically, it just grew in size. There was an influx of Filipinos coming around similar timing to us arriving. What we didn't know that factories were bringing, there must be about 1,000 now there in the area that we live in. So that grew the size of the Filipino community. We had a real in there, given the fact that Jody is Filipino, and then also just that we had the desire to serve, and the opportunity then came about that we were able to reach into this community. I would meet with a smaller group of women for a Bible study on as much as we can, given our kids and what things can go happen. We would meet together, and there's one girl that we're just really getting to see her newfound faith and getting to walk with her through that has been really, it's just been so lovely. And
so
with your guys as well.
Yeah, and so from basketball, and then when they started arriving, we also started touring them around Northern Ireland, isn't it? And then just showing them like the beautiful scenery in Northern Ireland. And from them, actually, the relationships get deeper. And then we started inviting them to church. And then from church, we started to invite them to Bible studies. And it's just so remarkable to see the growth. A few of them got baptized in the past year, and a couple became a member of the church. So I think you can see the progress from from coming here to getting connected. The initial connection is basketball, and then to growing in faith.
So in June time, kind of all of a sudden, it felt like all of a sudden for us there was rioting started. So just basically, it was a protest, which turned into something much bigger, and many other nationalities, not just Filipino, were under attack from just guys and young people at different ages coming out in the evening time and just starting riots on the streets, breaking in windows. Some of the guys got their bikes stolen to be thrown onto a fire outside their house. It was really a traumatic week, and we had the connection. Meant we didn't know all the nationalities involved, but the Filipinos were the ones that came to us for help. So they were the ones that we were able to support in that week. It was just trying to get them out of their homes. Some of them, one family, their car got burnt out, and it was just getting them safely out. And a big part of that was how the church responded. Our church, not just our church, other churches in the area said, how can we help? Pray for our family. It's been a big year for our family. Isabel and Isaac have been troopers and taken it all in their stride most of the time. Probably have no idea what's going on half the time, but they just seem to be going with it. And we're thankful for many Filipinos who do attend church and that have become family to us. And we're thankful for a church family who have just really just taken us and really supported us in so many ways. And yeah, prayer for our ministry. Two things: our neighbourhood where we live, we really believe God has planted us there, and we're surrounded by neighbours from different countries, many from Philippines, and pray that we would just continue to build up those relationships. And we know that will take time, but pray for just ongoing help for that as well. And then neighbourhood, other churches in our neighbourhood as well, that we would not just be doing this this is not just our church. We want to be working with all other local churches, and just pray for ongoing connections with them.
Pray also for our vision. Our vision is not to start a church, but for the Filipinos to find home in the neighboring churches around Balamina. And also pray for the Filipinos. You see, they came here for their job, and it reminds me in Acts 16 of the jailer who met the Lord at his workplace and experienced a spiritual shaking, but then came home and bring the gospel back home. And so our prayer is that when these Filipinos is talking at home from long distance, or even when they go for holiday, they're able to bring the gospel home to their families.